Flavored pancakes is what we're going to be making next. And you will need all purpose flour. You would need flavoring of your choice. You'll need sugar, milk, eggs, a bit of butter, and some milk. If you do not like milk, please do not add milk. All right. So I have sieved in 2.5 cups of flour here, and I'm putting in 3 eggs with a bit of milk. Now, I'm adding condensed milk, but you can add any flavoring you have available. You can even add food coloring. If you're doing this for children and you want it to have different colors, you can mix your batter and add food coloring so that you can have pink, yellow, green, whatever type of color you want. Now, the mix, anytime you're mixing with flour, I like to add water as needed. So it's better for you to add water than to find a way to reduce water when you're working with flour. So even when I'm mixing and I can see that clearly the water is not going to be enough, I'm still going to mix till I get to a certain point where I'm sure that I've exhausted the moisture in my bowl, and then I'm just adding a bit more water. You can add more milk. You can even add coconut milk into this recipe, which even makes it like that. I have a recipe of coconut milk pancakes, but that's not for this class. This class is just a basic flavored pancake. So your pancake batter needs to be thick but runny. I hope that makes sense. Just watch how the spoon is moving. Your pancake batter shouldn't be too light because it will now be like you're making a crepe. And you want this smooth, but you are okay with leaving some of the lumps inside, those air bubbles. You don't want it too smooth, but you want it smooth, like just walkable smooth. I hope this makes any sense. Please, the interactive group is there. If you have any questions, please ask. I didn't fast forward this video so you can see how I'm taking my time to mix. For this pancake recipe, I do not add baking powder. But if you want baking powder, just add a teaspoon. If you're using 2 cups of flour, you will need, let's say, a teaspoon of baking powder. All right. Okay, so this pan, please, anytime you're using non-stick pan, some people say their pancakes scatters in the pan. If your pan is not non-stick, put oil. Put oil. As you can see, I made this pan was still fine that time. I had not yet scattered it totally. So I put oil and I made sure the oil went round. Like the whole pan was hot and I made sure that the oil went round very well. And then I reduced it before I started putting in my batter. And I'm trying to use common like kitchen utensils so you can have an idea of what I'm using. Like that silicone spoon that I use to scoop the batter to the pan is a spoon that is quite popular. So you already have an idea of the quantity that I put in, right? When you're making your pancakes, don't touch it, just leave it alone. As long as you have poured it, just leave it there. If you look properly at this video, you can even see where my pan has a scratch. You can see that I'm avoiding that side. I'm pouring it in the side that is not scratched. And if you're looking at the pancake, you can see bubbles coming up. You want those bubbles to appear everywhere on the surface of your pancake before you flip it. Don't flip your pancake until you see those air pockets, those little holes that you saw on the pancake, right? So you make sure that you see those holes first before you flip your pancake, and then you repeat till all your batter is done. Now you can serve this with ice cream, pancake syrup, maple syrup, yogurt, fruits, butter, anything at all that you want to serve your pancake with.